Debussy is live streaming on Opera Vision. The artistic side Solitude of Glenn Gould. Emanuele Stracchi tribute to Salinger. Dear friends and music lovers, welcome to our weekly appointment with the news with the major news. Spring is upon us, and so is the warm season. Despite the fact that the pandemic is still causing cases and victims around the world. Brazil has recently reached a peak of infection and victims, blocking the main activities of the country. Europe is also proceeding slowly on the vaccination campaign. These delays means closures of non-essential businesses, unfortunately including theaters. The opera companies and classical music theaters, however, don't stop and offer beautiful live streaming not to be missed. Good news from Opera Vision website, which offers live concerts from its platform. The April occasions are Pelléa and Mélisande, available on demand from 9 April to October 9, and Romeo und Julia from 17 April to 17 October. The fresh perspective comes from the period instrumentalists Les Siècles, who are conducted by François-Xavier Roth in the Opéra de Lille production of Debussy, Pelléa and Mélisande, which is directed by Daniel Jeannetot. You can connect on the site and receive all the information at www.operavision.eu/n. England is now reopening all the theatres, but as you know, if you come from a foreign country, you can't all of them. But we have something for you. The Royal Northern Sinfonia in England offers on its website a rich program of concerts and live streaming, which will make us dream. Denis Souza, the RNS newly appointed principal conductor, takes charge of the first orchestra spring concert from 16 April, in which symphony by Haydn and Prokofiev frame Berlioz' song circle Les Nuits d'été, with Sarah Connolly as the soloist and Lily Boulanger du Matin de Printemps. Then, on 30 April, Paul McCreesh conducts a seasonal program with pieces by Deleuze, Musgrave and Vaughan Williams, prefacing Schumann's Spring Symphony. You can find all the information on their website at www.sagegateshead.com/Royal Northern Sinfonia. This year we have all experienced lockdown and often we felt alone. What helped us the most to stay connected was the web. Not all artists, however, have interpreted and experienced loneliness as misfortune, but rather as a strength. The greatest Canadian pianist Glenn Gould has always thought that loneliness was a necessary thing for artistic creativity. We think that the independent documentary made by the Major TV dedicated to the great Canadian pianist could be an inspiration for you. A large digital archive of interviews with Glenn Gould's friends and collaborators, articles, videos and special shoot in Toronto and beyond. Good news are coming soon. You can watch all the video on our YouTube channel Nice to Meet You Glenn Project and on our website www.glenngould.tv. If you're here, it's probably because you're a Glenn Gould fan.
Yeah. All the recordings we did were made here.
Amazing.
But the piano was down there.
Somebody said, you said no to Glenn Gould. I said, yes.
The places where Glenn lived and worked, including his childhood home, the famous apartment of St. Clair Avenue, and many other specials.
Anything that represents Glenn Gould, anything that uses his name, we control.
We hope this documentary will be able to add more pieces to the history of life and work of one of the greatest pianists of the 20th century.
News from the associates of D Major TV. Speaking of isolation and loneliness, our associate Maestro Emanuele Stracchi, pianist and composer, offers us a beautiful tribute to the writer J.D. Salinger. The composition for piano is written and conceived on the painting by Roberto Rappaccini, which is inspired by The Catcher in the Rye. Salinger book novel made up of separate stories and atmospheres as well as Stracchi music. The events move on a 12-tone series with distant melodies that doesn't develop while remain suspended. The phrase that described them could be one of Salinger. I don't exactly know what I mean by that, but I mean it. Let's listen to an excerpt. This is our last news. Thank you for watching the Major TV News. And remember, the Major TV can exist only thanks to you. You can support us and buy us a coffee on Patreon and on PayPal. You can find all the information at the end of the video. Thanks for watching, stay safe, listen classical music, and see you for the next episode of the Major TV News.